got?
If all teams
Trevor.
were even money to win the title right now, who are you picking? Everybody's plus 100. You have to bet on one.
Ooh. I'll take Houston.
I'm taking Purdue.
Ooh, two freshmen backcourt.
Purdue. I don't.
Freshman backcourt and a big defensively, and you're going to take him to win 6 straight.
I'm taking Purdue. I mean, how do you guard Edey? How do you guard him? What's the way to stop him? That's my question. And I'm not saying he gets away with a lot in the game, but he gets away with a lot in the game. There's a lot of contact down there that doesn't get called. I just don't know how you stop him. I don't know how you stop him.
I think it's between Purdue and Alabama, and like right now, I kind of think I probably would agree with McCall and lean towards Purdue. I still love Alabama, right? I still think that they're the top 2 teams, even with Alabama getting 30-pieced at Oklahoma tonight. But my take, I teased this earlier. All right, I'm gonna go into my Purdue here. Do you remember the COVID year when the tournament got shut down, right? The whole narrative, the whole season was like, there's no great teams in college basketball. There's no great team. This is just a year where there's a bunch of good teams. There's no one that we usually think is a great team. And as the season kind of went on and progressed, everyone kind of realized, like, hey, you know what? Like, I think that Kansas is the great team. I think that they're probably the best team, right? And I think that that's gonna. My take is that we're gonna end up saying that about Purdue this year, right? So you question about their defense, about the big, right? They're 19th right now in KenPom in adjusted defensive efficiency. They haven't given up more than 70 points in a game this entire season. Now, a lot of that is because they play at a fairly slow pace, but you're still like, you're not, no one's scoring on them. The efficiency numbers say that they're really good. They're 6-1 in games decided by 5 points or less. 4 of those games have been won on the road. You want to question like a freshman backcourt? How many big shots has Fletcher Lawyer made? How many times? Like the one that stands out to me went into the Breslin Center. He made 2 big shots. Then they were able to run action to get Zach Edey a touch in the post and score. The hardest thing that you can do when you have a big guy is finding ways to manufacture him touches. Twice this season, on the final possession with the game on the line, they were able to manufacture Zach Edey a post touch. It was at Ohio State and it was at Michigan State. They won both of those games. And I know that like their best win in the Big Ten is Ohio State. And they beat some teams back in November before we really knew what those teams were. It was Duke, Gonzaga, Marquette, and West Virginia. And those all look really good now, but it's not like they have all of these like flashy marquee wins, but they just keep winning and they just keep grinding teams down. And they have the most unstoppable player in the country at the 5. And Matt Painter really understands like how to take advantage of these teams that he has. And their freshman point guards, like I don't even know if you can call them freshman point guards anymore. The more that I think about it, the more I'm like, how long are we just going to sit here and pretend that this 21 team that has the best player in the country, that wins all of these close games, that is just slowly, methodically, they don't have a stinker, right? They don't ever have anything close to amounting to what that Alabama game was.
No, I fast forward to the tournament. I just say like these 2 freshman guards and this big, and it's like a recipe for disaster. Like, that's all I can think of. It's like the thing you do not want right now, and you have it. And could it all come crashing down? That's all.
Trust me.
But every team that plays against them does the same thing. We're going to make Zach Edey guard a million pick and rolls. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put him in a million pick and rolls, and we're going to try to wear him down. Yeah. It doesn't work. At the end of the game, they still throw him the ball, and he still scores. Right?
He's gotten so much better on that end, Matt. Like he's gotten so much better on that end.
He moves well.
Yeah.